do versus Slark Ench. So very curious what happens there.
Absolutely. Here's we'll be jumping in game. Thank you, Pi, for that analysis as we'll be getting into game here. Very excited for the C matchup. Of course, for Fnatic, things looking a little bit better for them in this group stage so far, but Talon desperately needed some wins.
Yes. Okay, let's see. How do they lane this? Do they put the Nyx with the Beast? Or are they putting the Ench with the Beast? Enchantress is already... She's an offlane, but she might just be warding. Already skilling Impetus. No hesitation.
What's that, bro? Oh, it's there. Unfortunately, I don't understand. But the friendly bit of banter, I would imagine here.
Yeah, I hope so. Hope he's not just flaming him.
Yeah, me too. Couple of tips either way, back and forth. I'm sure are they going to confirm or deny that? But yeah, we'll be taking a look here as the match now getting underway.
Is this the most Thai players ever in a TI? Or was last year also both Jabs and 23 Savage here?
I'm not sure actually. I have to be completely honest with you. I've never paid too much attention to the kind of international representation in Dota.
Yeah,
that's not necessarily true. I know there's a lot of Peruvians at this year. So
yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. I think it's the most out of any nationality, with China coming number 2, or China is still number 1.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I think they might just outnumber them. You know, maybe I don't know. I guess if you only count players, yeah, it'll be close. It'll be close there.
Okay, so they strengthen up their offlane here with the Ench, and Hanuel went he went Boots. So this might work out for them. Like this Beastmaster Enchantress will be very strong. Right. But that makes them a little weaker top right with just this Nyx Assassin trying to fight Tiny and Primal.
Yeah, this Undying hero, he doesn't really like facing these kind of very fast, slippery heroes that can just kind of poke him from range. This and Marana are particularly annoying matchups, right, for an Undying.
Yep. With the boots, at least he's not getting kited.
That's true. That is very true. Unfortunately, though, unlike like having a Morph in lane, you can't really go for like a Decay, Soul Rip, Adaptive Strike to attempt to nuke. That's tough, right?
Yeah, he's taking a lot of damage, but...
He's fine. That's an early and, in fact, at level 1, in essence, chip. Look at this, already up to 33 bonus agility. Whew.
Yeah.
More than a DD rune temporarily here for the Slark. Lovely base stats, and of course, stealing Agi from poor Tiny is doesn't leave him with a whole lot to go around, does it?
No, for sure.
How do you even steal any from this guy? That's 0 Agi hero, and yet it's created from nothing. Dota doesn't follow the law of conservation of mass and energy.
I'm pretty sure there are a few heroes that break that. Break the universe even.
Law of conservation of mass and energy.
I'm pretty sure there are a few heroes that break that. Break the universe even.
Yeah, no, that's very true. Some very powerful entities here. And here's what you're talking about, right? You can see kind of Jabs just taking 23 Savage for a bit of a walk, and some very decent damage done for what is only 90 mana. Very efficient there.
DJ pulling the wave into the camp. Kind of farming for them. I think, yeah, this might end up good, but 23 Savage is getting a decently sized wave behind the tower here, so... Yeah, don't know how the equilibrium will end up.
And a nice rotation there. Jonuel is going to rotate mid. That's why Amaral tips him, as it's going to be a water rune denied from Mikoto. Picked up there by the Undying.
No, that's huge. Might even let the Pango go even, or possibly even win this lane, like off of those type of rotations.
Yeah. Now, of course, without Mikoto being able to freely harass Lightning Storm, he has to use it much more carefully for CS. It'll be a bit easier for him, right, to sustain through this.
Yeah.
You can see Mikoto even having a bit of a rougher time there. What's he about to get delivered? Oh, nothing. Oh, a stick, sorry. A stick and maybe a
little clarity,
yeah. Say, his core, you're just coming out to say hello, like an emotional support core here. There's Raven popping the meta down bottom. I don't know how much fighting he's reasonably going to be able to do.
Look top lane here, though.
Yeah, and Makoto nearly dead middle as well as 23 Savage is getting walked down. A couple right clicks from jabs, not nearly enough.
Yeah.
It's Q and DJ kind of skirmishing and pulling waves that almost led to that. But it's going to be Makoto who has to make the walk of shame back home here already. He's got a TP scroll, so it's not walk of shame back to the lane, but it's certainly a bit painful for him.
Yeah, but you can see that there's just a huge impact, the butterfly effect from Undying going and picking up that 2-minute rune.
Really nicely done. That's why it always makes a big difference, right, to go for these creep pull shenanigans, to skip a wave, to pull, right? Like, it all butterflies from there, right? If a support's able to make that kind of move and make sure that his Undying, or sorry, make sure that his TP doesn't get dove while he's gone, like, it's huge. You can really shift the outcome of a game here. Yeah,
for sure. At this time, though, Hyde refuses to give him.
Nope.
He protects this water in this time.
That'll be good here. Armel will have to take a lot of damage. Oh, nice little Satyr Mind Steal a mana burn. One of the more annoying creeps, even though it, of all the things to get nerfed in the most recent patch, I think the neutrals got pretty heavy nerfs. This one especially. He used to burn like 100 mana every time. Yeah.
Now they did some, like 2 times his intelligence, like some more like the Nyx mana burn.
Exactly. Which is probably fairly bonkers later on, but for now, it ain't nothing.
Yeah.
Jay is going to get pounced top lane. And he'll get walked a bit here. 23 Savage without brown boots shouldn't be able to keep up, and he'd have to wait 10 seconds for another pounce. But
he's going for him.
Yeah, there's going to be a trample, a couple of mangoes exchange, as there's going to be the dark pack for
Very nice toss.
Savage, he's going to die.
Yeah. No, so yeah, he gets stunned by the carapace, right? But doesn't matter, because when he's stunned, he's in the air flying towards him. Quite spooky. You have to admire Tiny's strength too, being able to lift this big boy.
Yeah, certainly. It's a lot of it's all about muscle mass, you know.
Yeah.
Tiny right now, just a short king, but you can't discount him.
For sure. DG just snipes a little courier there.
Bottom though, it's Hyde, who is kiting out Johnny well, and with, my goodness, 12 decay, 380 maximum HP. Look at how quickly that salve heals him.
Very nice.
Yeah, nice job though, Hyde. That is a Tombstone forced out for that, and they won't get a kill.
It's all good. I mean, Terribly is doing fine, but KP is getting, I'm pretty sure, he's getting
and jabs.
Very good farm. Jabs?
Yeah, maybe no. He's lacks mana there to secure the kill. Although, without a lot of regen left on this Nyx Assassin, that might be even better than a kill. It should send him home.
Yeah, I mean, you can look though, this Nyx Assassin has gotten a lot of farm since they've been splitting waves and stuff, so he already has Tranquil Boots. 1.5k net worth. So he's feeling, even though Savage is suffering a bit, the Nyx Assassin is very happy.
Those Tranquils do make a big difference. Yeah, he's able to stick around in line. I didn't notice the Tranquils in his inventory, and then I went, why is this regen so high? Yes, 20 HP a second. Right back to fighting here.
Yeah. Okay, level 5 now on Primal, so this trample is going to deal some serious damage. So manning up for the Slark might not be an option. But we have to say, still, the effect from him stealing that rune, like we saw earlier matchups with Leshrac versus Pango, they were very difficult.
Yep.
But now it's completely even. Even Pango being slightly ahead here.
And Raven is maybe starting to struggle ever so slightly in this lane. He's having to face about the wrath of half the jungle here, as Jean-Noel is going to be forced back here by that Hurricane creep, the Wild Wing Ripper. Yeah, down he goes.
There's a roar now too, so it's kind of scary.
And this is even before KP has Hummel the Dominator. It'll get worse down here.
Yeah. Oh, it's a very good creep there, the Dark Troll Summoner. Like, generally versus Terribly though, you want that Satyr creep or Hellbear Smasher for some added magic damage, but I think this Dark Troll Summoner is huge. I mean, it's a lot of damage.
Plus 6 damage to everything, plus 3 for, plus 2 for each Skelly, which it spawns 3, and with a bunch of summons, that's going to be a lot. Yeah, because Raven, no point in Sunder, so if he picks up that creep and roars him, I don't see how he lives. Fnatic, their smoke is going to be broken here. They're going to be a little bit disturbed there by Hyde being in position. Maybe we're hoping not to get a kill onto KP before he can get the roar off, but now the helm is active. And ready to take a creep. No, very good play there. Tanking that smoke is huge. Like, if that's where you don't want to die with Beastmaster, when you're just about to like pop off. And here's the power rune as well for Armel. He's got himself an illusion rune. I think you've showed me there's more to this rune than just, I don't know, dispelling a slow or something like that. It could very well make the difference between being able to fight and not.
Yep. Some games more relevant than others. I mean, it's the most frustrating to see when you're like a silencer, right?
Yeah.
Because then it literally just kills your hero. But okay, he's done with this safe lane. Raven is steeping top.
Yep, and 23 Savage, a good dispel. He maybe thought Jabs was getting a little bit handsy there, reaching for him, and is going to be able to get that Dark Pact away.
Yeah. Okay, DG down here. I don't know. Would they TP for him? Because I'm pretty sure they're going to dive him here.
Oh, no, the Skellies. Yeah, no armor either. Look at this. I mean, that's... Yeah, they'll just leave him there to the creeps.
Oh, something... Armel is TPing in there. Still have Roar, though.
Oh, he's going to be able to clear, I think, a lot of the summons here. Didn't get the Dark Troll Summoner itself.
Oof, I would be spooked being down there, though. I'm pretty sure he just died to the Roar here.
Yeah, and top lane, Raven's committed the Metamorphosis, so he is pushing at a pretty breakneck pace. There goes Q. He's going to burn the mana. Now it's just a couple of bottle sips and a few wand charges here for Pango's disposal.
Yeah. I feel like I feel like they could have dove him. Now they're giving Fnatic kind of time to set up here.
DJ's back. He's going to get that free bottle, but of course return it for the refill for Armel. And now he's very capable of fighting. And of course, we haven't seen a Rolling Thunder yet. So yes, there is a Roar to still counter it. Maybe that's what KP's waiting for. But I thought for sure they were going to go in aggressively, but now seems to be the time. Makoto as well, joining the fight. Out comes the Rolling Thunder. No, didn't quite get the cast off, and now the Split Earth and Impale are going to be stacked, but it's a kill. Oh, Makoto, though, is he going to pay the price here? Look at Jabs. The max tramples so much damage with the phase boots active.
But I don't know, they're kind of just left here versus all these summons. And
that is true. Now the axe is kind of coming in as Q is going to get off the Spike Carapace. The Impale Stun lines up too, and that's Jabs now falling. John Noel as well TP'd in. They've gotten rid of his Tombstone. Q surviving on nearly no HP. Same could be said of Hyde. And unfortunately for John Noel, he is going to take a death. That is 4 dead then underneath the tier 1 tower for Fnatic Tower. Eventually he's going to go down. They did buy a lot of space and time here for Raven.
Yeah, but...
and they're fighting now for more, this time without a Roar to interrupt. Oh, right in the pinball zone. Hello. Oh, goodness gracious. Just about perma-stun.
Oh, no, he missed.
Oh, he missed one. But he still had another one. Swashbuckle.
Oh, he missed.
Oh, he missed again. KP. Oh, he's going to get out of here, I think. There's still a hoof stomp as well. Oh, no.
Oh, very unfortunate. But, I mean, you're right. They did...
John Noel, no. Wrong team.
He deserves that tip, honestly. That was way too easy to hit that. But they do keep the tower completely alive. I did not expect that. I thought this was a terrible move by Fnatic, but with the tower being this high HP, like maybe this was good.
Oh, Q, thinking about going in. There's a little bit of a... Actually, did he get... Yeah, he did get the damage block, so I think Armel knows he hit an Invis hero there. Q, not fast enough on the Carapace, but that shield crash buff is going to end. Ench coming on through as well with
so
the Satyr
fast.
Tormentor, but yeah, Armel a bit too speedy there. That was very impressive. Just shows sometimes, you know, these Nyx Assassins, they want to be quote-unquote greedy by getting the attack and the stun in, but, you know, you did kind of need both for the kill, being realistic about it.
Yeah, I think he's a little greedy too, getting a pointed mana burn. Like, come on, man. Need more in Carapace. Yeah.
He did. He's been using it to some decent effectiveness, but John Noel's going to die.
Look at mid
is
here.
Dropped, and Jabs fighting with the Pulverized Raven as well, with the... the Metamorphosis active and a Tombstone to back him up. This is a pretty serious push.
Yeah,
and it's Talon who have still not yet been able to get that bottom tower. So Beastmaster is away and busy. This is maybe a free tower.
No, I think it is. I mean, that's huge by Hanuel. He just completely sacrifices his life, but he pops ultimate to get that long, like, slow and damage increase. To just so the Leshrac has no way to get out. Just too much slow. Terrorblade just finish him off.
They bring in Jabs, and now the map's a bit darker here for Talon. One less point to reinforce to. 23 Savage. He's not got too much with more of the map to farm now. A little bit less anyway.
Look at that! Look at that mana burn. How pathetic it is. Burns 71 mana from the Tiny.
I mean, he is not an int hero now, is he? He's not, you know.
Yeah, but look, how many int heroes are there in this game, huh?
You know, that's a fair point.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a big deal, but I don't think mana burn is very good here, especially early.
Yeah, okay, I see that. I see that. Yeah, the second point as well in Carapace is really important, right? It literally doubles the stun duration. Yeah, okay, I see that.
I'm really impressed by this defense that Fnatic did, though. Like, for me, it looked horrible, and like for me, I saw it like immediately, like they were gonna lose that fight. But even losing that fight, it turned out to be quite good for them. Like, they delayed it enough that they got the timing to push mid.
Yep.
kept the Beastmaster bottom to finish off that tower.
I mean, I wouldn't say it was like a close fight, because obviously Fnatic got absolutely slain on the first time. But, you know, Talon did have their hands full with them, and now Jabs has his hands full of KP. Gets off the roar onto the Rolling Thunder, but the Avalanche holds him in place. Rolling Thunder resumes, and will drive over his dead body. Going for more now. Wow, that Diffusal Blade reveal here onto High, doing quite a number.
Oh, he's going to chase him.
Got another swashbuckle, and this time he doesn't miss. He's warmed up already, Pi.
Yeah, Armel is dominating right now. Yeah, very not good for Beastmaster to die there. Like, he was on a fast track to getting a very nicely timed Helm of the Overlord, but yeah, gets a little too cocky, feels a little too strong, and just stays too deep.
Raven, I mean, I think Raven's the biggest winner out of all of this fighting and skirmishing. Gets out of lane mostly unscathed. It was a bit more difficult for him, but he's just been directly on the farm train, and he's been making great use of each one of his metamorphoses. I think this is maybe the first one he'll just use to casually farm a bit faster, maybe on the Ancients when he gets back to his high ground, but the previous two have each gotten a tower in favor of Fnatic, so he's doing a lot of work here on this TB.
Yeah, really no, he's a really good Terrorblade. You can even see the bottom tower for Talon there has taken a little bit of damage. And that was... oh, Jabs. Oh, very aggressive here.
Yeah, a bit too deep, I say. Oh, Warstomp is interrupted, and they actually burned enough mana there on the Centaur Conqueror, so that's going to allow Jabs to leave, and now Armel... OQ found a nice little comfortable pocket for himself. He'll just stay here for a while. Don't mind him. 23 Savage thought about it.
Yeah.
He's immediately out of mana. No way. He's
hey. What is that called in American football? They just put the hand in your face and you just...
the stiff arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a very apt analogy. For me, I was going to go with 23 Savage and saying, hey, why doesn't my Diffusal Blade do that?
Yeah, but I don't... Yeah, they're not going to let them get this tower for free here, I believe.
This is real good. I mean, look, we clowned and even actually John Well, right, clowning on Armel for missing a swashbuckle early. But now the Diffusal Blade as well slows this push, right? Makoto doesn't have any mana, even with the Bloodstone.
No, he's owning. I think they'll try to just backdoor it here. They should at least. And Shatterers can...
She's bringing in the creeps.
Middle tower is under attack.
And I had no roll right, so yeah, it looks like they're just gonna let it go. Never know Fnatic though. Suddenly someone just TPs in. And apparently it's good.
That's true. For now, though, they seem a little bit more eager to farm. Raven is holding on to this Metamorphosis, and maybe, just maybe, but still doubtful because of that Lesh. They fight when he has this completed Manta style, which is actually really close already, I'm being honest. He's making very great progress there. In the river. Oh, Roche? No. Okay. I was about to say, it's a bit early, I think, for Fnatic. Maybe if that was a DD, maybe.
I mean, they do want to go for it. There's a Hawk in there, so they see... Okay, the Hawk dies, because Pangoliera's AoE, but...
Man, not even when BetBoom's on stream, he's still dying, huh?
Yeah.
But I forget, right? Undying, this is the new strategy, right? You do mega damage to Roche.
He should really try to contest this, though. I think Ench just has to run in. He has buyback, so he should just go.
Okay. Oh, they're on him immediately. Does get the Bloodstone active off, but Armel does get the roll up, and now the Rolling Thunder away. Jabs, oh, look at that. Bash and pulverized into the ground. He will go down. 23 Savage has taken down the Undying, and that's a big condition here for Fnatic to be able to finish up Roche, I think.
Yeah, perhaps. So Beastmaster did not use Roar, and he has a really early Ag Shard on Slark. So I don't think Fnatic feel comfortable going back in. There's just too many things to mess with them there.
And it's this Metamorphosis timing, right? That's now running out. That's going to stop it dead in its tracks.
Yeah, I mean, Talon might honestly think of going in here and finishing it. If they're feeling cocky, they can. Yeah, there's no Rolling Thunder, right? And they have an Alpha Wolf, so...
There's no meta, and they know that maybe for a little while longer there's no Tombstone. There will be by the time Undying gets back to the pit, but at least no Flesh Golem. It's tempting. I say it may be worth making a go at here. It's already down to half HP.
Yeah, but 23 Savage is already across the map. He doesn't care for it. He just wants to farm.
No, he doesn't. And maybe for the best, right? Jabs there with the BKB is going to have plenty of damage, or the Magic community at least, to get some damage in.
Yep.
Armel with a very fast roll-up shard, I think, is actually a pretty good move this game. You know, kind of mirroring that pickup of 23 Savages on that Depth Shroud.
Yeah, no, it's huge if the Slark ever gets the pounce on you. You just wanna...
Oh,
disappear.
Bit of an aggressive smoke as this Hawk is scouted, but they did
Nice
use
stun.
a nice two-man stun right after the swashbuckle was used. He is going to get the roll up though, and now the Rolling Thunder active. However, DJ has fallen here. Hyde really pumping out damage here with 3 points in the impetus. They're on top of Makoto a second time, but of course, big difference maker is there's just no metamorphosis.
Yes,
the follow-up
no
damage, not really enough, but Armel still able to clean up a support. Fnatic will lose both of theirs here as Savage does join the fight. And now, thinking about Roche here, they've also got this Ancient Black Dragon. So a little bit more bonus armor for themselves. Roche nearly back to, well, he's about 2/3 HP.
Yeah, it's hard, right, with Armel spamming all his skills here. Oh, can they get him here?
He's on a stun. Oh no, the pounce just off the mark. There's gonna be a shield crash at the ready to roll up in time. But Armel, even with 40% damage resist, he gets off another swashbuckle. Jab's now in. Oh, he's pulverizing that poor Ancient Black Dragon. Dinosaur on dinosaur action for Jabs, and it's gonna cause Armel to die here.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't think that's what we meant to grab there, Pi.
I mean, or maybe he just wanted, you know, the AoE stun going here.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, maybe, right? Because 23 Savage can just dispel it. No, you're right.
Yeah. So what? It's 15 seconds on Tombstone here, right? I don't know. It's not the most comfortable Roche for Talon.
Get popped as well by Raven, and he's using it to farm Ancients here with a Manta style. Roche down to half HP. In goes Makoto here.
Yeah, it's timing. I don't know if they want to go here. They do have dagger. And it looks like they're gonna give it up. Yeah. Raven just TP's out.
That feels bad. I mean, denied even of the vision, right? So did you see Heidi grabs the grabs the illusion and turns that thing right around. Now it's gonna even do some more scouting here in the mid lane.
Yeah, that's huge for Talon. They gave it to Leshrac, right? Yeah, it seems like he's the one getting focused in basically every fight. So meta 80 seconds. They should probably be dodging fights here. They still also have BKB on cooldown for Primal Beast, so it's time to relax a little bit.
Yeah. A little bit of a farming period though, but now Talon playing with a little bit more confidence. The net worth lead never too out of, you know, never that much out of shape, I think, for Talon, but they were certainly playing a little bit on the back foot there for a couple of minutes. Fnatic though, they've got a Blink Dagger on DJ, so they can now look to be making a couple of aggressive moves.
Yep. How long? Yeah, he's going Skadi on Terrorblade. Really good item versus both Leshrac and Slark, so.
Very Savage though. Well, hold on. Maybe this smoke will actually catch someone here. Give this some attention. There's not a lot of follow-up damage though. It's
yeah,
just DJ and John Well.
Very optimistic smoke here.
Toss back. For the blink in. Okay, they're committing the Tombstone. KP is going to look to TP out immediately, and Armel just isn't here in time. Yeah, that's Tombstone committed. I think I kind of understand the move, right? Because Fnatic, you know, they're hoping to just kind of gank someone and not start a full-fledged fight. Obviously, into Aegis, they maybe not feeling the strongest.
Yeah, and I mean, they didn't matter either, right? Like, the next big fight they take is going to be with Skadi on Terrorblade, I think. That's when they're, like, really comfortable to go crazy.
But I was going to say here before I noticed the smoke play is Talon now have Savage's Acceptor, right? So he does have this double leash. Make it a little bit easier now to run away. Or engage.
Yeah. I'm a little surprised though that Fnatic get to play this aggressive. They get the chance to trade towers here. It's very good for them. I don't know, do they even want to defend? Nah, no way. Aegis Leshrac, there's no way you defend this.
Makoto, I mean, in case you didn't know how strong this Bloodstone really was, he just gains maybe about, I don't know, a fifth, a quarter of his HP and mana back from one wave.
Yeah.
Not bad at all. Can keep him alive a lot longer on the map and active.
Yeah, Raven rolling mid there.
River, Q has been caught. Death Shroud used. Okay, but Savage pushed out of it, and for the most part, it's just Armel having a weave spin in the mid lane.
Yeah, I think he caught a glimpse of Nyx, or he thought Nyx was on him, so he just rolled up and then used his ultimate just to be safe.
I respect the play.
Yeah. Yeah, Primal is going for Ags. A little bit of damage. Breaking Enchantress, always great. Breaking Slark is not bad either.
Yeah.
Also, breaking Beastmaster is like, it's okay. Remove that inner beast.
Get rid of that attack speed. Or plus, it's not like it's a Shadow Blade or a Silver Edge, rather, where it's a point-and-click one, right? It's you can very easily hit 4 heroes.
Armelia's going
Yeah, he
Going
is.
straight
And
in
Jabs
there.
will push him asunder as now Jabs stunned up here for a couple seconds. DJ, oh, he actually gets the toss there onto 23 Savage. KP, though, still slowed, and Jabs on top of him here with the trample. He's actually going to keep trampling in the same direction because this fight's gone lopsided now for Fnatic. DJ is going to die. Jabs continuing to just run around in the mid lane, but giving chases Makoto, and with a haste turn, I think this fight's not over yet, Pi.
No, I think, I mean, I don't think it's a fight. I think they're just hunting down this poor beast.
Yes,
This
that is
wild
true.
boar. He's taking him down.
Fight or
Yeah.
flight, and he chose fight, but not much he could have really done other than just die.
Yeah. No, that was very strange by Fnatic. I wonder who called for that fight. Because I really thought they would just try to wait there for Skadi Terrorblade. And then perhaps, you know, look for pickoffs on like very spread out heroes. But they kind of just charged right in.
Oh, and this is a very aggressive blink in from Q. He's going to be dusted up. Fnatic, they're going to take this as an opening to fight. Oh, but Makoto is going to find only one on the stun. Raven popping the Metamorphosis as DJ is going to be deleted, but in comes 23 Savage from off screen. Oh, Jean-Noel, down he will go. His tombstone, though, is still up, and that makes it a little bit difficult now for Talon to disengage. Raven is going to be able to actually fight through the untouchable slow.
Yeah.
Talon will successfully retreat now. Fnatic showing discipline and not chasing much further. Supports for supports.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely the best Fnatic can hope for there. Unfortunately, they had to use meta. So, and Nighttime is about to hit with his Slark with Aghanim double damage in his bottle. So I think Talon, they even have Roar up, right? So they should be looking for a fight here within this next couple of minutes. Even with Aegis running out, I still think they're really, really strong. You can look at Savage here, he's just...
I agree. He should
searching.
be itching for a fight, especially because Raven did use meta there for essentially just a support trade, and you know your push is not dependent here for Talon on cooldowns necessarily, right? As long as you don't, feed your Helm of the Overlord creeps, which he hasn't. I believe he's still actually holding on to the Station of Black Dragon.
Yeah.
Which Jabs is taking a liking to on the Primal Beast. We'll see if he actually smashes that thing again. But yeah, Talon, they can continue to keep their foot on the gas, look for a little bit more tempo. And they will actually. Hyde is looking to get this first gem out. So now the vision, I think, becomes a bit oppressive out from Talon, if I'm being honest. I said in draft, with between a Beastmaster and Nyx and an Ench, all able to provide you some sort of vision. It's going to get a little hard here. The map's going to get dark for Fnatic in the next couple minutes.
Yep. And it's really nice to have this Slark now during nighttime. It's actually huge how much you see.
You bring this up every time, and somehow I always forget that Slark has the same day and nighttime vision. You're completely right.
Yeah, no, it's a huge deal in these games. Like, fighting versus Slark, day versus night is... I don't know, it's like a second ultimate spell.
Yeah,
all right,
day
here
and night.
He just jumps in.
Oh, and he jumps in another time here. DJ does get a 4-staff out, but his Blink Dagger put on cooldown. In goes Jabs, stomping around out of the back lines as he picks up Makoto, but only for a second. KP yells at him, put him back down. And Jabs is going to have to try to run away. This fight not looking good. The toss back, DJ trying to save his dinosaur friend. Jean-Noel tanking for the rest of the team here, holding the Talon back. It seems like that dam will hold. They managed to get make that Jabs out alive, but yeah, the fight wasn't looking too great. But the next one might. Raven now with full eye of Skadi and Metamorphosis coming off cooldown.
Yeah, did really only Undying die there?
Yeah, kind of unbelievable, right?
I mean, yeah, that's huge for Fnatic that they made it out. Oh yeah, they got Nyx too. Yeah, like I don't know how they keep getting away with this. Like for them to kind of take that fight there, I guess they early realized it was bad and tried to back off because. Yeah, it was 20 seconds of meta, right? And Skadi was on the chicken. So that's the worst timing ever to fight.
On the Crow and now on the TB himself.
Yeah. So, but now they could possibly group up, maybe waiting for Primal Beast BKB again. And I think they should be strong enough to fight back here. Oh, they're under vision though. They've not dewarded this yet.
Oh,
Q going in.
Forward. There's going to be now a level 3 mana burn doing a little bit more damage, but Jean-Noel still feels confident enough to dance. DJ will give him a toss back anyway to the creep wave. It's going to be 2-mana avalanche, 23 Savage quick on the dispel here. As
maybe
KB
can fight there.
throwing forward the axes. Raven, yeah, maybe keen to fight here. He'll throw forward the the Manta illusions to chase back Talon.
Makoto very cocky in the mid lane here. Has to pop BKB.
Yeah, and Armel is going to be here to support him. Jabs pops BKB, so it's Makoto. 23 Savage still feeling ready to fight, as now Jabs without a PKB. In goes 23 Savage looking for the D ward. Will find it. Armel with the last couple seconds here. Gets another roll-up off, but there's...
Here we go, Raven.
No, there Raven. Yep, he's ready to fight. Oh, great sidestep there on the split earth. And Makoto actually in a lot of trouble. Doesn't have a BKB. Doesn't get down to the high ground either thanks to the Force Staff, and he is killed. Dead for a minute. Hyde is being chased down, but with the Scotty slow, they easily can catch back up to him, and he is deleted amongst a flurry of white auto attacks from Raven.
Yeah, every spell used here by Talon, they just have to run away. Yeah, you're right, that sidestep was beautiful. It just looks so smooth, right, when people pull that stuff off.
Yeah, it looked amazing, and Fnatic, they were hoping that'd be almost the Gaimin DD rune into Roche, but it's not. It's going to be a bit of a longer Roche here against Fnatic. Against as in, you know, I think it plays out of their hands here.
Yeah. The meta will be on cooldown when it spawns, but I don't know. They won't have that big of a timing, right? They'll have around 40 or so seconds, maybe a little longer to fight without Raven metamorphosis. Or maybe, I mean, they do have Hawk, right? So they should immediately see when this thing respawns.
Yeah.
And they still have nighttime. Slark is very strong. Just picked up BKB too.
Yeah,
so Talon should not be backing off her. They should move in towards Roshan and be aggressive.
Yep. At least, you know, try and maybe get a hold of some sort of high ground, right? Retain control of their jungle, which the outpost is currently Fnatic's. They're on the dire side. Maybe, you know, in exchange, get into the Fnatic triangle and deward with your gem.
Yeah, they're smoking up here. They're smoking up here. They know.
There they go.
And Makoto was earlier just drawing circles where Fnatic are.
Oh, and there's Roche.
Yep.
He's up now. Of course, spotted immediately by Talon. They don't need to go in the pit and confirm with their own eyes. They can trust the intel from the Hawk.
Yeah, so let's see here if they've timed the meta. Because it's actually a huge deal that it doesn't have it.
45 seconds.
Because right now they're a little passive. I think, yeah, because Hyde even has buyback, so they can do these plays where he has runs up, yeah, where Savage is. He should place a ward there and break their smoke, give vision.
Ouch!
Oh, that's the full Lincolns?
Warrior of jabs, yeah. Yeah, that would have been, yeah, the full Lincolns, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
That is pain, and now Talon are going to be able to move into the Roche pit slightly more confidently that they've taken down the vision there on the cliff from Fnatic.
Yeah,
Of course.
Sorry, meta will be up though, so I'm pretty sure they can fight now.
Yeah, 10 seconds, you're right. Fnatic just playing this one patiently, and Talon not moving into the pit quite yet. For good reason, not super confident they can quite go Roche fast enough without being rudely interrupted by Jabs rushing through the pit.
Yeah. Actually, it's kind of funny, right? You're talking a lot about vision, and it's true. Like, Talon they have this amazing night vision with Slark, but during daytime, right, the Hawks become way stronger. They see way more. Okay, smoke here by Fnatic. Let's see how they initiate there.
Yeah, Hyde, he's gonna not have an enchant for that illusion here for a second, but now he will turn that around. There's DJ on the way, and he's gonna actually toss Hyde on back as Jives. He's gonna go into the fight. 23 Savage, though, is gonna be right on top of DJ, trying to get that early kill, but it's Hyde who falls first. Now 23 Savage
Makoto
inside the Shadow
Raven.
Dance, fighting on through this one, and Raven, he's been forced back onto the high ground. Makoto, his BKB ending, though. The Pulverize immediately canceled once again by KP, and they're gonna take down one, a Beautiful Sun as well, out from the Nyx Assassin. Raven, he's got 23 Savage right on top of him, and that might be trouble.
Yeah, he's kiting out 22 stacks there, no roar.
Dead.
They're kind of just kiting this meta now. Like they're still pretty strong. Slark, okay, Slark doesn't have any. He has ultimate up in 15, but the meta will run out, and they have daggers still on queue, so they could just look for a pickoff here. I think Fnatic still have to be very, very disciplined, sticking together here. Might even lose the Roche.
I think they might. Yeah, I think realizing now, Raven going back to farm some Ancients here. As Talon. Oh, considering it, might they wait for Makoto? I mean, they've waited already about a minute after this Roche spawn to even, you know, trigger the fight. What's another 30 seconds, especially because they know that there is going to be no meta for another minute and a half.
Yeah, but it's not completely uncomplicated, right? Okay, yeah, nice. Hanuel gets the D-word there. I wonder if they maybe should have gone. Okay, they're just forcing it.
Like, there's another Tombstone ready.
Yeah, they have Tombstone.
That's how long this fight is, and sure, there might not be a meta, but there is a roll-up, a shield crash, and the Rolling Thunder, most importantly here, for Armel.
Yeah, and in 20 seconds, Jabs will get his Lincolns finally delivered back, so he won't have to eat that roar when he charges in.
That's right. Yeah, that's a big difference maker here for sure. And now Fnatic with a gem of their own, they can finally start to equalize here a little bit on the vision game, right?
Yeah.
Not only is it for this Nyx Assassin, I think maybe more importantly, it's for these damn Hawks.
Yeah, the Hawks, truly obnoxious.
Especially, does he have the? Yeah, he does have the dive bomb shard as well here. So, yeah. So KP is gonna have, you know, it's open season now on Hawks basically.
Yeah.
That Gem of True Sight.
Smoking up from Fnatic. Armel also has a Lincoln, so this Beastmaster Roar is like heavily neutralized here.
And Pi, they're smoking only 30 seconds before Aegis is up. I mean, the fights have been long here, so he might as well get Aegis. Or sorry,
Metamorphosis,
get
right?
Meta. Yeah, in 20 seconds here.
Yeah, it's maybe a little eager.
Go.
Let's see what happens
Blink
here.
on blink action here. KB pops his BKB, does have Roar. He's holding on to it now as Jabs is going to be interrupted there by the leash of 23 Savage. Lincoln Sphere is already broken the once here, and he's looking to try and break apart this fight, but 23 Savage here just stealing a bunch of agility, already up to 17 Essence Shift stacks as he's fighting now versus Raven. Raven needs a Sunder target, needs a 4-step out, and will find one. As 23 Savage inside the Depth Shroud is completely alone here and ran over by Armel.
Oh, that's poor play by him. He needs to get out there, because now finally meta is up, and yeah, they're just gonna head straight back into Roche. I think, yeah, they've used every spell on Talon. I don't know how they contest this, but they're gonna try. They're smoking up.
This is some lovely team fighting this game. Both of them playing around the power spikes. But now Talon down a hero, down a core without buyback, and now down KP as well. Talon, I think it's time to bail out from this fight, as Hyde is going to get forced up to the high ground.
Mikoto is very strong here, though. I think he wants to fight. Like, he doesn't want to let this go.
It'd be a 3v5.
Oh, but DJ always goes in first.
Okay, they force staff him uphill as well. In goes Mikoto now. They break the Lincoln Sphere immediately. He gets tossed back to the low ground where Raven starts pumping damage into him. Mikoto with the BKB active now is actually doing some damage. A Splitter onto 2. The Sunder not doing enough. Raven, he's going to go down. Mikoto with 2 kills as he's taken down the Undying.
Yeah.
A buyback now triggered out from Q. He'll be back in the fight momentarily. But Mikoto, he's being pulverized. Needs some support. Q with the Spike Carapace blinks in and is going to cancel and kill Jabs. DJ doing what he can as Armel now going to the fight with a Rolling Thunder is going to be able to run over Q once. I don't think they have a gem here, but they've had detection actually, so they're going to get the kill.
Yeah.
But now,
the heroes are just respawning. Slark is back in 2 seconds. Like, Fnatic are wiped.
Mikoto on an ultra kill. I mean, now he's out of mana. He'll have to go home. This poor Roche. It's so noisy.
Yeah,
outside his pit.
Oh, look at 23 Savage. He's predicting Armel.
Armel, he's got roll up though. Yeah, okay.
No basher, so no chance of. Or
another pounce. Okay, he's got a shield crash.
He's dead.
Wow, stuck around.
Okay, that's a huge kill. Now I don't see. The Roche should definitely go to Talon.
Surely, right?
Yeah, surely.
I mean, how many times have we said, okay, there he goes. It's going to go down. All that for second Roche here. Ag Shard consumed by the Lush. So now he's got these, what do they call it here? The after effects, I suppose? The aftershocks, maybe, on those Split Earth.
Yep. Okay, 40 seconds on Pango. I mean, they could look to, like, poke high ground a bit, but I think they look to, like, kill this last tier 2. And like heavily close out the map here. I don't know how the gem situation is. Who ended up with all the gems? Probably Talon, I imagine.
Yeah, they have one in their inventory. Let me go ahead and check their fountain real quick. Yeah, there's another one idling there. So you'd have to go on a very secret mission. Maybe DJ. I mean, I don't know if there's enough time here. It looks like the wave's pushing in, but you can smoke into enemy fountain and steal it. Is a move I've seen some people make. But right now, I think there's more important tasks at hand.
Yeah, for sure. Talon definitely looking good now.
And this Lark with a Moon Shard. You talk about night vision. How about an extra 100? Oh, sorry, plus 400. Look how far he's seeing here. That's.
Oh, DJ with toss back on high there.
Yeah, that might be a kill onto Hyde. Armel as well is going to secure it here using the roll up. Mid rolling Thunder. Another blink forward is Q. And now Mikoto blinking away. That's going to actually condemn Q. And that's actually, that's not the dieback for him. That's a regular, normal respawn timer. Yeah, he's going to be dead all the same, and that's just time burned off this agent. I think Talon, they likely want to go high ground here with this, don't they?
Or at least, like, take a fight, right? Like, DJ is just so good at this hero, and in general, at just, like, Fnatic as a team, but especially DJ, at, like, whenever the opportunity arises, they just go for it. Like, if he sees something he believes in, he will jump.
Oh, and there's maybe something he believes in. A disco pony running around here completely alone, at least on the ward. I think they're showing mid here with KP, and they're showing bottom on a 23 Savage with 2 supports dead.
They'll try to get him here. Hard to know where he is, though. Yeah, he's playing it very safe.
He is. DJ hasn't been on the map either for some time. I think Mikoto certainly, even if he is rank 1, he knows this DJ Tiny is a force to be reckoned with, and Fnatic, they're going to be more disciplined now as Q respawns and not go out too far.
Yeah, he even threw out a scan there at the secret shop and saw red, so backed off.
But a butterfly now online here for Raven. So he's got now some casual evasion with that Elven Tunic as well as that 35% on the butterfly up to a total of 46. That seems a little bit problematic here for our Slark.
Yeah, I mean, but the biggest issue for him still is this Leshrac, right? Who has
That's
Blink,
a good point. Yeah.
who, when he gets on top of him, it's very hard to get away. But yeah, he's definitely dealt with the Slark.
Yeah, seems like it. And if he can at least get, you know, a Scotty debuff onto Lesh, maybe he can look to run away. He does have that Force Staff, right? But yeah, you're right. It is a bit challenging because if Lesh can keep on top of him, if there's a roar, or maybe even a pesky Nick stun, yeah, well, that Makoto Lesh will cut right through him.
Okay,
And
Talon are moving in here.
Tombstone up on the high ground. Talon being restrained, though. They don't want to fight into this one. But Makoto, he's TP'd on it. DJ with an immediate toss back. There's a haste on Makoto, though. So he's going to make it back to friendly lines, more or less unscathed. A little bit bruised there by Armel, running him over once more. But now Fnatic, playing it patiently. It's their turn now to retreat.
Yeah, Mikoto's in.
23 Savage kind of messed up the pounce, so he uses both. Another toss back from DJ. And he is like it's like a firefighter here this game, isn't he?
Yeah. I'm looking forward to when it's level 20 here, so it requires no target. Oof. That, yeah, the reflections,
Oh,
quite strong.
Kicking his butt, isn't it?
Yeah.
That moon shard as well.
I mean, luckily for Talon, both their core, like their big cores have blink daggers, right? Or pounce on Slark. So even if they get cliffed, they can most likely get down from there.
It's true. That is true. And goes all with a basher, so we'll keep our eyes out for that. Maybe we'll get a little bit lucky here for Fnatic as Vision on the high ground here. Once again, Fnatic very disciplined, always looking to fight around Vision. Another tombstone set up. So there's going to be Hyde being stunned up the once, but he force-staffs himself away to safety.
Yeah, it's not that easy for Talon to go.
Yeah, they need like, I think their ideal fight starts like this, right? A tombstone on high ground, but it didn't, you know, step 2 is Armel causing chaos with the Rolling Thunder, keeping enemies in that AoE. But right now, Talon just free to disengage, and they'll go back in as soon as this tombstone's down.
Yeah. I mean, most likely either Slark goes in first or Q sees a really nice stun and he goes for it. But Mikoto is ready to push bottom. He wants to use his Aegis. He's got 15 seconds.
He blinks in. This is going to give him some mana, and by God, if he doesn't use it...
5 seconds left on this Aegis, so...
Flies out.
See if they do a little toss back here, or... DJ is far away.
Yep, DJ's far away. Not very far from his own buyback is Raven. He's going to get it from this wave. Well, he would have had it from this wave, actually, if Armel let him have it. I think Armel, that was probably necessary for his own buyback. Not quite. Raven could have used it a bit more, but it's almost online here. So I think Fnatic, nearly all the boxes checked for them here, as far as, you know, when they start asking themselves, do we want to fight? For now,
they're smoking up. Armel going first.
And it's going to be Hyde, who's still stuck in the river here. The roll up into the toss, the avalanche, and now the onslaught from Chaps Fnatic. They're going to kick off this fight, rather, with a side of venison. Catch more, it's a different question.
Yeah. I mean, you feel a little less confident now that you don't have Rolling Thunder, but definitely still fight. I'm pretty sure they know that he has... Okay, no, he does have buyback. It's been so long since the Roche fight that Hyde does have buyback.
Exactly. And now Fnatic capturing this outpost. It's going to be something for Talon to take down, right? If they do want to set up for this next Roche fight, that becomes the next objective here. Unless Makoto thinks about forcing back some TPs. He is kind of thinking about it down bottom and has Q to cover him. His quartermaster.
Yeah, just putting a little pressure there. They might even go on him here.
Let's go for a little onslaught. Very restrained and patient. No enemy heroes showing on the map.
Boots of travel here on the Hawk. Oh no,
so
but
there's going to be now the Hawk on in. John
23 Savage might not need any help
23
here.
Savage with 23 actually. Doesn't want to go for more.
They get scared. That pounce though.
Okay, 23 in on again, and that's going to be an easy kill for him.
D-warding, perfect. Yeah, so patiently waiting for the Roche here. Talon kind of closing down the map. can see the Fnatic are all like very pushed back. The gold lead is increasing slowly.
I think, is this a second gem, or did they steal a gem back for when Talon were holding it? It looks like, they're each now with 1 gem.
Yeah, it was that hide kill like a long time ago
that's
with the
right.
toss back. They got it.
So there's going to be the vision game a little bit equalized here. KP though with a second roar now on his refresher orb, and obviously worth bringing up a BKB.
Yeah.
Second charge on that.
Yeah, they're smoking up. They know Roche can start spawning. It's quite a long spawn, but of course, as we always say, you never know.
They never know. If you watch a lot of Dota, it's easy to take that for granted. Of course, with all the true sign, all the plays look obvious. We can zoom out. We basically have map hack. These guys don't. And Talon, right now, they wish they did because they're being wrapped on. But Q with a great smoke break. There's going to be the vision. The Avatos out from DJ.
Yes, A on disc,
as well as a spike carapace and a good 4-step. But Armel giving chase. Might be rewarded with even a couple more heroes here. Snag, as he's actually onslaughted back into range of the Rolling Thunder. The Depth Shroud keeping alive with that percentage-based heal, actually. And now 23 Savage in a bit of trouble as they once again start slamming the Station Black Dragon. Jabs in the middle of the fight. 23 Savage fighting now versus Raven, but in trouble. It's Armel, as he is going to be perma-stunned and killed off. Raven pops the Metamorphosis now, really looking for this fight, but Fnatic, they've lost 2. Jean-Noel as well has fallen, and his Tombstone now taken down, but Jabs, you're going to fight for more, as he actually finds 23 Savage, and DJ with the blink in.
Huge
they
kill.
get 23. He's going to buy back with the roar onto Raven here. That's the second one after the refresher. Makoto keen to give chase. A perfectly timed stun from Q as BKB expires. There's going to be the toss back from DJ, though, getting his buddy out of here, looking for the TP out. But no, canceled last second there by Makoto. Split Earth. Talon, they're sending Fnatic scattering back towards the base as 23 Savage buying back with only 1 essence shift. He's playing like a monster though, and DJ permanently stunned and killed. Oh, Talon. They don't even need to stop for Roche here, Pi. They're going right up to the high ground.
Right to high ground. We have buyback on Tyreblade, but I don't think Pango has a buyback. Everyone else is buying back though. We know that they have 2 refreshers. Both are used. No BKBs.
Both are used. And also a buyback for Talon, especially on 23, it makes it a little spicy, doesn't it, right?
Yeah.
If he dies, that is kind of a win condition for Fnatic at the moment. Same can be said, of course, for Raven, who has also committed the buyback here.
Now the question here is if they'll try to contest the Roche. Obviously, they don't know what's going on there. They don't know if they're Roshing right now, so they might feel a bit too stressed and just run in. But Roche hasn't even spawned yet. It's still 20 more seconds.
Yeah. I know it's definitely, it's getting close though for Talon. The certainty goes up, that kind of gambler's fallacy. Well, if I leave the pit now, he's going to spawn right away, right? So
yep.
KP, he is going to almost spawn right away. You leave a Hawk behind at least.
Yeah, this is where it's really nice to have a Beastmaster, right? Like, you can be super safe and you'll know.
In that last fight, sorry to cut you off there, Pi, but we did actually see the first instance of toss requires no target from DJ. Useful to try and save Raven. Wasn't enough, right? But valiant effort.
No, unfortunately that fight, like the Pango's Lincolns got broken and they hit a very nice roar on him, so he got killed early in the fight, didn't get to have much impact. Don't even think he got to pop BKB.
That is Lincoln's number 2. Jabs now with his own refresher, of course, has essentially double Lincolns, and so he can look to fully stack those, right? If he applies one onto the Pango does have 2 Lincolns, right, for that buff duration, of course.
Yeah, and we can, let's see here, yeah, we can quickly talk about buybacks here. There's only 3 buybacks with the Jabs being one of them. Armel, here he goes.
Yeah, here he goes. And there's another Aeon Disc actually online for Q, as Hyde is going to be the target yet again. Here, Jabs, he has to decide to slam the Dragon or not, and he decides not, but he's going to be roared through his first BKB. Here, has Refresher for a second as DJ procs the Aeon Disc, 23 Savage as well, in onto the TP, who has BKB and has meta, but Armel taking a bit of a beating here, does receive at least a bit of a save, but Makoto, look at the perma-stuns area, he's setting up. Raven has to pop BKB,
Raven is manning up, yeah.
into Makoto now, who has a 4-staff away, but his BKB won't save him here from this damage. In goes Jabs now on his second life. He's actually caught KP, and he is shredded here, riddled by the auto attacks of Raven. They take down the Tombstone, I believe.
Yeah.
It's still up, but Talon, they still feel pressure to fight into this, it seems.
Yeah, no, they're waiting. The problem here is Makoto's very low on HP, right? And he has no BKB, so otherwise they would love to go back in here with the Nyx stunning, but they might just have to give this Roche up. No, Makoto's coming back here. Yeah, he has Bloodstone ready.
He's got Bloodstone, but the vision here.
Ooh, DJ.
Q, it's going to get tossed back now right into the Jabs. An easy pulverize there. Gem on the deck, and DJ 4-staff down from the high ground as Makoto was forced to use his Edict.
And Raven is just hitting Roche, but there's no meta. And I think Slark is going to have Shadow Dance now, and he has Refresher ready.
And Talon,
they're going to fight this.
They are, and they've got the board on the high ground as well. Into the pit they go as Raven at least gets a 4-step out. Armel, though, it's in a bit of a pinball zone here near the pit, and Makoto is not not doing a whole lot. Bloodstone now on cooldown for 20 seconds. He doesn't have that regen. He gets force-staffed actually outside of that Depth Shroud. DJ is on top of him now. Tosses him back into the pit where Raven is going to find him. Oh, but the damage from Armel. He actually gets stunned and still alive and fighting is Makoto. He gets through jabs. Roche falls. 23 Savage claims the Aegis here in this fight. As Armel BKBs and gets the heck out of the pit. Jean-Noel with a big soul whip is going to stay alive a bit longer here. But Talon give chase and they take him down. Respawning in 5 seconds is going to be KP. You better bet he'll be back in this fight. 23 Savage looking to hold back anyone else but Raven. Yeah, he has to TP away. DJ will follow suit.
And quietly during this whole thing, the creeps killed the bottom racks. So Fnatic lost Roche and their bottom racks here.
Oof, that stings.
Yeah. No, they very well fought all around, but it's just... With this meta being so long cooldown, this second fight that breaks out, it's just very hard for them to take.
Unbelievable as well. I thought for sure Fnatic would have had that, but doesn't end up going their way. And now Makoto threatening to tear through your buildings. His 25 talents plus 25 Edict explosions. Armel as well doing some great work in there, but Savage respawning and immediately back in. Now bolstered by the Aegis here. Still without buyback is the majority of, well, everyone in the game, but especially Fnatic here. Only Armel, but the toss back here. It's going to be onto Hyde. Makoto's in, though, and he's got an Ag Scepter. Has that Nihilism. No one can touch him here except for Jabs, who's going to start slamming onto the ground, but it's not enough to save DJ. He's down for the count now, over a minute and a half. They will not still get through Hyde. The Nature's attendants healing him up, but 23, nearly losing his first life here, is going to go invis and jump out from the high ground. No one from Talon dead, but they're all looking a bit worse for wear.
Yeah, but 23 Savage will quickly heal up, right? He's a Slark, and Hyde is just waiting for his heal. So in just 20 seconds or so, they'll be back at full power again.
And that's now the ranged barracks deleted. Fortify used here. Tombstone dropped. Fnatic desperate here.
Yeah, they need to fight right now.
And now Makoto, he doesn't have Aegis. It's on the Slark. Makoto falling fast. The Bloodstone heal, not enough. Q. He has buyback. His Aeon Disc is going to proc. And the rest of Talon simply backing off, but what a pickoff here for Fnatic.
No, that's huge, yeah. I wonder if they should still like stick around there and go back in, because the meta is out, and they should feel quite strong now. I guess there's no Shadow Dance, there's no Death Shroud, so Savage probably wants to wait for that a little bit. Okay, the buyback status. Yeah, Leshrac has it, Armel has it. And Hyde has it. Everyone else does not have it.
That buyback status being really what the game revolves around. 50 minutes here, by the way.
Yep.
This one has kind of flown by, especially with how well these two teams have been weaving in and out of fights around this Roche area. Really showing lots of experience here and good amounts of patience wherein it really matters here, especially for Talon. Fnatic, of course, sitting a little bit better as far as their, elimination prospects go. And maybe not so much in the cards for them, but for Talon, of course, that might be a reality here, especially if they do get 2-0, desperately needing any point they can get from here on out.
Yeah, so we can see a lot of these 25 talents are coming in. Slark got his 50-second duration. Leshrac, as you pointed out, is 25. Like, his Edict is just twice as strong, basically.
Right.
But then, more interesting for Fnatic, we have the very low cooldown on Rolling Thunder, and both Raven and I think Jabs are very close to getting theirs.
Yeah, Jabs is, he's like literally a couple of creeps off here, and he'll get his Raven a bit further, but might have it by the next fight.
All right, Talon are coming in there. Makoto's just TPing straight into a Hawk.
Oh,
going in.
Makoto! He's in! The overwhelming blink, canceling the blinks as well. He's got the Bloodstone active. He may have gone a bit too overzealously ahead of his team. Needs a save, and there's a Death Shroud. Now they can't single target him. The AoE damage not nearly enough out from Fnatic. The Rolling Thunder out from Armel is doing some great work here. Does need to find himself an escape path now, as the Roar is going to be onto the Undying. Oh, but a stun onto Raven, refreshing his 23 Savage. He's going to pounce on in, and they actually get another Roar off. Oh, Raven, he needs to get off a Sunder. So many orbs protecting him, but the Nihilism and the stuns lasting far too long. Oh, Pi Makoto, he takes down Raven. That's going to be a dieback. He doesn't have it available.
Yeah, no, this might just be it. I don't see anything stopping Talon from going on here. Still Aegis for 40 seconds on the Slark. They'll obviously try to delay here, but...
Oh, and Armel. Okay, he does have buyback, of course. So he could afford to take it down.
The Raxes are just dying. Look at 23. It's just going to end.
Going in. Only 5 essences as well. Didn't really get much in that fight as Armel rolling thundering up yet again here. Needs to be careful though, KP. He's going to have a roar in 4 more seconds. Armel protected by the Lotus, but only a bit longer. KP, though, no blink and will not chase further into the base right now. Settling only for the top lane of Barracks. That'll be the Megas, if not just the game here, because Fnatic, they're down without a core for another minute.
Yeah, so all they're looking for now is tossbacks into Fountain. That's the name of the game. Let's see if Talon remember that. It looks like they're paying big respects.
Yeah, Armel looking to kind of trigger them to overcommit. Aegis is reclaimed here. But Mikoto, he's in. Genoel nearly bursted instantly. Just outrage of the split, but look at that, like a howitzer cannon hide. Oh, goodness, the damage. DJ now. Oh, there's going to be a toss back, but not quite into the fountain. KP, he's going to pop the roar. He's going to roar on top of Armel's dead body as Jabs looking to push back Mikoto. He's got some decent damage, and now another trample, another BKB. Mikoto force-staffed away. Oh, but he can't get off the pulverize. No chance for him. He's going to onslaught right into the hands of 23 Savage, who pounces into him nearly. It's like a cat jumping into its owner's arms, but 23 Savage, of course, his claws, they cut deep, and onto the tier 4 towers
the
they go.
dying.
Ancient exposed. There's no fortify here. Oh, but 23, he's gone
dead.
down. The AoE damage is too much, and now KP, he's in trouble, but Mikoto out of mana. There's going to be a Hex onto Jabs. Armel with a bit more damage. He still has the kill. 3 dead for Talon. Make it maybe 4 as high just out of AoE. They won't find a stun onto him. Raven is going to respawn. Things are looking bad by the time he comes back, but they're still in it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure all the buybacks have come back now, so... but and they're fighting versus Megas. Yeah, I mean, obviously Fnatic are way, way behind at this point. But they should just push down mid here, force every buyback, and then... I don't know if they can fight them, but I'll just have to decide that when they get there. Because I think Raven is still a little frustrated from the last fight. He did not get to use his second BKB. Yeah, he got to use his first BKB, but he was perma-stunned after. Did not get to use the second one. But they should definitely force the buybacks here. Like, they need to. Pushing up both side lanes too, like they're doing everything perfectly here.
Up against the Megas, there's a Fortify ready here for Talon. They are going to lose their first tier 3 tower, which in 732 means that they're going to get another Fortify, so 2 Fortifies essentially here at the ready against Fnatic. 4 heroes with buyback now at the ready, but for Fnatic, situation's looking much more dire. It's only DJ who has buyback as there's Fortify number 1.
Yeah, and no Fortify for... Yeah, no Fortify for Fnatic, but... Okay, buyback here. Okay, that's a Slark buyback. How greedy will they be with the rest? Because they're just going throne here.
They're going for throne. And that's the only Fortify they have left.
That's the last glyph.
The lanes are really pushed in either as well, so I don't think Mikoto can go for a TP and look to end the game.
He's trying to wait.
DJ, yeah,
5
he's
more
just throwing them
seconds.
away. And 23 Savage, he's been caught, didn't get off the Dark Pact either, but now Shadow Dance up. He's going to be looking for the fight. BKB active. They're going to try and lock down Raven.
Okay, here comes Mikoto.
Protected a little bit, but look at the damage now onto KP. He's being focused down. Raven doesn't feel confident fighting versus Mikoto, not with that Nihilism online, but so far Fnatic haven't lost a single hero. Look at the toss back. It's going to line up 2 for the swashbuckle, but the fight's still going poorly here for Fnatic. DJ's gonna buy back, that's the only one they have, but they're on to Raven. Raven who has Sunder, but no BKB. Raven who's dead. A minute and a half without him, and now they take down Armel 1 by 1. Mikoto slaying them all as Jabs doing what he can. A mega avalanche, an effort here from DJ. That's a kill at least onto KP, but it's only the 4th now for Mikoto, and almost certainly gonna be the rampage as they chase down DJ, and they'll kill him. Mikoto! Oh, what a game for him.
Beautiful. You know, you do start getting very stressed there when you see this Ultra Farm Terrorblade hitting your throne, but they kept it calm. Mikoto waited for his natural respawn, so he also had buyback, and then he just went absolutely insane, ending up with a rampage. And yeah, I don't believe, Fnatic, they just don't have the buybacks. I'm pretty sure he'll just go and end the game right here.
Yep. Jabs is trying to lead them on a wild goose chase here, but Mikoto, he knows what the game's all about. Defense of the Ancients here for Fnatic, and they are going to fail to do that here as Mikoto getting to work here alongside a couple of wagons, and the Megas. GG is called. And what a game number 1 here, Pi. We had Mikoto, absolutely mega performance from him.
Yeah, beautiful game. A lot of crazy team fights, very long team fights where both teams, like they have the farm on every hero, right? So everyone has a Force Staff, everyone has a Ghost Scepter, and they just keep kiting in, keep kiting out, and then at the end of the day, Talon come out on top.
No shortage of action here. If there was ever any